Okay, you guys, what is up? The King here to do Kuroko no Basket 2. Episode 17 review. That is 1-7. Now, today is Super Bowl Sunday, and the thing is that I'm about to go to a buddy's house and have a Super Bowl party. But I watched the episode last night, and I don't have time to watch it again. So this right here is going to be off the cuff. I don't really care what happens. If I get something wrong, I get something wrong. That's the way it is. Now, here's the thing, okay? Am I sweating right now? Okay. So, the thing here is that I was going to do a live reaction with the video in the corner, and then I was going to, we were going to watch together Aomine G, and he's going to, the doors of the zone, and him just murking, sitting by himself. But the thing here is that I don't know how it's gonna work when it comes to legal standpoint, because Kuroko no Basket, I'm not too sure who owns the rights. I mean, I could do a kill. A kill I have no problems with because I edit it all the time. With Magi, I dare not. Oh hell, absolutely not. No way in hell. But I don't know how that's going to work out with Kuroko no Basket. I need to take a look and to see if I could possibly do that. I mean, of course, I'll edit it in some way, shape, and form like I always do. But we'll try next week, because next week is going to be like the actual, one-on-one situation between Kagami and Aomine, because they're both in the zone. But this one, actually, I don't think it was even worth doing a live reaction for. I'll be very honest. Because when it first kicked off, the animation was like utter shit. I mean, there was one scene, I forgot what actually happened, but it was like, all the team saying was like on standstill, and Aomine was moving in slow motion, but it was like a very, very, very poorly animated scene at the beginning when they first kicked it off, and I don't know why that was, but after that, the animation picked up significantly. Oh man, when Aomine, because they have a comeback, because Aomine, he misses, because they triple team him, it was Kagami, Tepe, and it was Kuroko. They triple team him, and then Kuroko actually does a misdirection overflow when it comes to Aomine and the basket. So Aomine misses his first shot in the entire game, and then they come back because Sakurai actually fouls Hyuga, and he gets like a three-point play going on here, and he has 3 foul shots, which he makes all in. And in the meantime, you have Aomine, he's just breathing, and he started to remember, when did I not give a shit anymore? Right? Like, when did I always yawn going back from a game? That kind of stuff. And because this is the first time where he's actually had an opponent to drive into this corner, because they're up by only 3 points. And Team Say right now, they're riding this momentum train heavy. Real heavy. So when they making the 3 shots, Hyuga, and they're go back on defense, it was like Aomine. It was crazy, dude. It was nuts, because it's like he was walking, and it was like the ground kind of shook, like dum 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 dum, and they had this beastly OST. Oh man, oh bro, yo, this OST was the shit. It was nasty, and like this filthy, bro. And the thing here is that when, I don't know how it's Iyamoshi, but he always senses like these things. Like he sensed, like he was the one who kind of he was the one that figured out that Kuroko could use his overflow misdirection to grab Aomine's attention so he would miss the actual shot when he was doing like that crazy angle thing. But at the same time, he was the one who knew that Aomine was in the zone before anyone else. He's like, shit. And he gives him the ball, and Aomine's like, yeah. In comes Kagami, he's like, defense, and then over, done. Before he even reacts, he's already passed. He's already passed him and everyone else, and he just lays it in there. Simple layup. So it was very nice when it came to the starting process of the zone. How like everyone just shocked, like what the fuck just happened? Like what? Whoa, pause, time. Who is this guy? Aomine. So that was very good. And then we have everyone. We have like, even because no one in Toho had I'm sorry, not Toho. Iyamoshi and Toho saw before, but no one in Teiko had seen this before. Because this is the first time they've seen Aomine, and apparently this is Aomine at his best, when he's at 100%. When you enter the zone, you're using 100% of your abilities. And the thing is that normally you can't do that. Normally, even like the top tier players, they can only go 80% at most. But when you're in the zone and you push open the gates, or well, when the gates open for you, because normally it's like you practice and you practice and you practice, and at some point the gates of the zone or the doors of the zone will open for you. And the thing here is that when that happens, all idle thought is removed, and you focus all of your body, all of your mind on the actual game. And the thing here is that Aomine, his senses are so good where he mockingly opened the door by himself. The doors didn't open for him, he opened the doors. And he just went in the zone. So, like, it was nasty. It was very, very nasty. I mean, even though Team Shenron, they were still, you know, like within like a 5 or 6 point margin, despite the fact that Aomine was in the zone, Aomine was, oh my goodness. Oh yeah, it was nuts. Because Hyuga tried to pass the ball to Izuki, and mid-pass, in comes Aomine. And he just, dude, yo, it was retarded. It was so good, it was retarded. Like, this speed made no sense. And then I don't know how Izuki was able to get back, but he somehow got, like, in the same play, when he stole the ball, he got back on defense. And I was like, how in the world? It made no sense, but whatever. The thing here is that, according to Midorima, Aomine's speed, his already insane speed, his 0 to 1 and 1 to 0, his insane shots, which by the way is probably like the most annoying of his abilities. Not the fact that he can, you know, drill past you and his agility is fantastic, and he has these insane shots, but it's the fact that most of his shots, if not all of the shots, go in. That's the scary part. And the thing here is that his speed doubles when he's in the zone. His already insane speed doubles. And it's like, in comes Kagami and Izuki, they're like, yeah, we're gonna guard you. And I'm like, bro, boss, yo, this shit was hot. This shit was fire. So it was very good. So when it came to him going into the zone, from then on, the animation was spot on. It really was. But before then, it was like, it was very. Now, at the end of it, Kagami, he goes into the zone because he wants to go one-on-one with Aomine, and he's able to actually, like, you know, steal the ball, or he smacks it away. He bear claws at it, you know, and Kagami's down the zone. So he's rocking like the sparks, alright? So basically we have, you know, red lightning and static shock over here. They're sparking up. Pika-pee, and they're just sparking up because they're in the zone. And we're gonna see, because they're in the zone and they've removed all thought. And here's the thing. Here's what I found so funny. The moment Kagami was in the zone, all the sweat he had in his body disappeared. All the sweat on his body disappeared. Like, this dude was in the desert for damn months. So it's calling me. I'll get that later. The thing, but like that was hilarious. Like, the moment he's in the zone, bam, and no sweat. Yeah. Stop. No sweat, no nothing. He was dry. Alright? He was. And it was just really cool. Because he was sweating buckets before. Like, I mean, there was sweat all over the place. He was like, why am I so weak? And like, you could see the sweat droplets in the air just hovering. And I'm like, yo, that's mad sweat. And then all of a sudden he's in the zone, bam, all of a sudden it's like an imaginary towel came in there, toweled up, and he's just dry. Alright? Like the Michelin Man, like real dry tires, no matter what the fuck happens. Seriously, like just dry. So, like, he was waterproof, man. Like, he's the Jesus lizard. Like, he can walk on water. Like, no water can touch him. No water can phase him. So, I thought it was very funny. But still, Kagami, and then you can see Aomine is like, you know what, I take it back, man. You're the best. It was a little bit homoerotic. A little bit. It was still cool, because, you know, sparky eyes, Pika-Pee. But it was a little bit homoerotic when we have Aomine staring at Kagami. He's like, yo, you're the best. And I'm like, whoa, like, you're here. But bro, whoa, bring it down. So, but that being said, the episode overall, I did like the middle and the ending. The beginning I thought needed a lot of work, but the middle and the ending I thought were good, and that they were well animated. Huge in story because Kagami went to the zone. Now, not just Aomine, but Kagami went to the zone too. And Team Saren are now in the position where they can actually win the game. But it depends on their aces, right? It depends who's superior, Kagami or Aomine, and we'll see how that plays out. And what I can say is that at the beginning of the episode, the opening, I actually started to notice how instead of the opening having like its own animation, unique animation, the opening is kind of like it shows previews or clips of the episode that's going to occur, which I'm not a fan of. That to me, I'm like, wait, hold on, because I kind of noticed it last week, but now I actually notice it. Where in which, in fact, the opening shows you clips of the episode that's about to take place. No. That to me, it's because it's like a spoiler. It's like if you want to see something cool, make it a surprise, Have some shock value to it. Don't spoil us with the opening. And plus, I think it's lazy. I really do. So, the opening now, for sure, I'm not a fan of at all. I skip it entirely. I do. The ending is actually pretty damn good. But the opening, no. I skip that completely because it's just, to me, it spoils what's going to occur in the episode. And overall, it's just not that good. But that being said, the episode itself, I thought it was a good episode, good plus. Yeah, good plus. Not as good as I would hope it would be, but it's still pretty good overall. Good plus. And I'll see you guys later. Rate, comment, subscribe. Peace. Have a nice day. And have a nice Super Bowl party, whatever you're going to do. All right.